Hello and welcome back to the Green Sage. Today's messages will be a little pick-me-up for you all. It will be a reminder to you of who you are or who you are at a soul level, in case you've forgotten. Many of us have. But the title for the video will be, what are your unique gifts and abilities? That could be things that you already know about or things that you may be discovering pretty soon. As usual, we have 3 pile options: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I shuffled for these cards, so I will also be including them into the reading. Choose your pile or multiple piles based on your intuition. If you are new to tarot pick a card readings, you can find a rundown of how this works in the description box. Otherwise, meditate on these cards, look over these cards, and then when you are ready, you can find your timestamp for your pile in the description box and then jump ahead to your pile. I will see you there. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this crystal card, these will be your messages. So I'm pretty sure this is malachite. Yep, I'm right. So right off the bat, just with the green color, green always corresponds with the heart space. So I feel like you have a very big heart. You are very loving and very kind. Even if your actions, your mood, your temper doesn't always reflect that. It's there. But let's see what your card says. Malachite. What it is, it's the trademark Acid Trip Swirls Money Green. Malachite is an electrifying mesmerizer with a high copper content. Always good for moving energy and making things happen. So right off the bat, just from there, I feel like you are a strong manifester, whether you know it or not. You have a strong ability, a natural gift for transmuting energy, alchemizing energy. Good for you. Who needs it? The overflowing in creativity, but lacking in follow through. The all business, all the time set. You're a hard worker. Maybe you have a tendency to overwork yourself at times, but that is because you have such a strong creative flow, and that is a talent. That is a gift. Not everyone gets to have that. It says, claim your success at the bottom. I feel like you are meant to be successful in life, whether you are right now or aren't. And you may have said to yourself, I'm a great manifester. Like, where's all, I've been trying to manifest money or a job or a relationship, whatever it is, and it hasn't come to me yet. If it hasn't come to you yet, that's because your heart is blocked. There is something in your heart space that you need to work through. And once you discover that and step into your full power, your full electrifying, mesmerizing energy, that is when the success will start to come in for you. I want to say you are very much in tune with your spiritual side, whether you know it or not. And because of that, you are a strong manifester. You are someone that can make things happen for yourself and for others. Okay. What are your unique talents and abilities for pile 1? Sound healing. You are a healer. You may use your voice, you may make music, you make some sort of videos, whatever it is that you do. I mean, just speaking to people heals them. The vibration that you send out from your being heals other people. That's beautiful. Next card out says music. Didn't I just say? Wait. Yeah, you use your voice. Maybe you sing. Did I say maybe you sing? Music. You may make music. No, I think I said maybe you make music, didn't I? You guys, I get channeling and then it's like I totally forget what I say right after it comes out. What you do heals other people. The music that you make, whether that is you just singing in your home with your family around you, that is healing to them. You may be a musician of some sort. Maybe that money, that success that you've been waiting to come in with your craft, whatever it is that you are putting out to the world, it's going to come in. It's meant to come in for you because you are meant to be abundant. You have been given these talents because you're supposed to experience success within your life. So I think Spirit just really wants you to know to not give up right now, because what you do is healing. What you do is healing the world. Look, you have card 10 or 37 reduces to a 10 and 47 reduces to an 11. I feel like you're going to have a new start, a new beginning in the success pretty soon, once you do the work to unlock that heart space. Maybe the sounds, the music, the speeches, the presentations, the videos, social media, whatever it is that you've been putting out there, maybe it has not fully taken off yet because you have just a little bit more to unlock within yourself. But once you do that, the success is going to start coming in. I mean, you are at the end. You got a 10, which reduces to a 1. And then you also have the 11. You're like at the end of a cycle, beginning a new cycle at the same time. Maybe that's something you're recognizing, maybe not. Your next card out is Sage. Be devoted and committed. You are very devoted and committed, I want to say, to your craft, to the people in your life. You may even be devoted and committed to healing, to bring some sort of healing to the world. And look, the bottom of the deck energy that you got is Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Like I said in the beginning, if you don't know about these gifts yet, or if they just haven't fully brought in the success that you've been hoping it would, it's coming. They are being unveiled. They are about to kick up a notch, get amplified. Whatever it is that you are putting out there into the world. It's very cool. And you're also being called to stay committed and devoted to your craft, whatever it is that you're trying to put out at this time. Whatever creative venture that you are on. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be things that give off a sound. It could be art, right? It could be painting, drawing of some sort, writing a book, maybe, writing poetry. It all has energy. And that energy, first off, it's healing to the world. So whether you've been writing a book, journaling about something, writing poetry, whatever, it's coming to you because it is helping to inspire you, helping to give you additional knowledge that you need that will help to heal people, whether that's just within your private world of the people that you live with, your community, or the whole world. I don't know your dreams. You apply it to your dreams as they fit, right? All right, unique talents. Grief with the heart space. That's the blockage that's coming up for you. But with your unique talent of being able to transmute energy, you are going to be able to take this grief and turn it into something so beautiful and so healing to the world. Like I said, maybe you are a musician, maybe you sing, maybe you write music, write books. My goodness, you guys, your creativity, the reason that you are still blocked is because you need this grief to fully, I want to say, pull in the power that you need to make whatever this creative endeavor a success. Maybe you're even realizing how you needed the grief in your past. You needed the pain, the heartache, the losses to inspire you. I mean, that's how most musicians do it, right? They write about things, they sing about things in their life that have affected them. And that's why we all resonate with it so much. That's why it gives us hope when we hear those songs, because we know that we're not alone. It's what you're doing for the world. Next card out is impartiality. This goes back to the transmuting energy. You are very good at being able to stay impartial. You don't see the world, maybe you used to. Maybe you used to see the world in black and white, but you've managed to find the gray areas. You've managed to, I want to say, have love for everyone, even, no matter how much they have hurt you or caused you pain, no matter what's going on in the world, type of thing. Like, you can see all sides of the stories. You can see all the scenarios and possibilities. You're able to put your ego aside, which is very, very difficult to do. Not many people are willing to even try, right? Which is an amazing talent of yours. Next card out, another heart space. Trickery. You're good at convincing people is what I'm getting from this card. You have the power of persuasion. And you know that you can either use that for good or bad. So I hope you always choose to use it for good. But even if you don't realize this yet, or it hasn't proven true in your life yet, it will be coming out soon. You will see how your voice, the words that you say, the energy that you give off, the way that you speak to people mesmerizes them. Almost like entrances them. You are a powerful beast. You heal people's hearts, and you're healing your own. Next card out is balance with the crown chakra. I want to say that you are someone who greatly believes in balance, and you try to seek it in all areas of your life, and you try to bring in balance and fairness within all areas of your life, which is, once again, very difficult, because there's plenty of people who would gladly try to take all the power, all the control, have things go their way all the time. I want to say that you are very strong and balanced within your spirituality and who you are. And if you're not yet, that is coming soon for you. I want to say that your energy, the things that you do, it helps to balance the energies on this planet. So maybe you are someone who really is very aware and conscious of like recycling. You volunteer when you can, you donate when you can, you are always trying to be helpful to others. And you doing that helps to balance other people's energies. It helps to balance the energies on this planet. And that is something that is much needed during this time. You are needed. 15:15 on the clock as I say that. That reduces to 6:6. That's all about balance. That's balancing spirituality and, in this 3D world, that's balancing work and life. You try to keep things fair as humanly possible, right? With that, I feel like you may have a tendency to take more burdens on than you need to. Put more on your plate than you need to. Like I said, you may be a workaholic. Right? But that's also balance. There's duality in everything. Next card out. Leadership. With the 6, you guys. We just saw 6s. You might be interested in looking up angel number 666, angel number 66, and master number 66. There may be some additional messages there for you to help motivate you and keep you going. This is also Libra energy, which is about balance. You have a strong leadership ability, whether you know it or not. Your voice carries weight, whether people tell you or not. I feel like you just being yourself and showing up as your authentic self every day, whether that's, at work, at home, on social media, it inspires people, it motivates people, you lead people, whether or not they like your posts, respond, We always look for outside validation, right? Like people liking our posts or sharing our posts if we're on social media, or, people giving us a pat on the back or telling us that we've done such a great job. And maybe that's that grief I'm feeling. Maybe you have been a bit of a people pleaser, and that is also how you try to be fair and bring in balance. Maybe you overwork yourself because you don't see how what you already do is enough. My heart space just lit up for you guys when I said that. And we all struggle with that at times, right? Of feeling enough. But what your spiritual team really wants you to know is that you are enough. You're already a leader. You are already showing people the right way to live, the right way to be. You're already inspiring people. Wow. Next card out is focus. 6, 7, 8. 35 reduces to an 8. This is that manifestation ability coming back in for you. What you set your sights on, what you focus on, comes into fruition. So if you have been someone who has focused on the negative things, the bad things that have happened that you would prefer not to happen, that's you manifesting more bad things, right? Make sure you can see all of those. But when you change your focus, when you balance your heart space, clear out this blockage, whatever it is, and you focus on what it is that you want, you focus on the balance that you would like to have in your life, and you look at it from an impartial standpoint, you will be able to manifest the success and the abundance that you have been wanting to call in. That is when your manifestation skills will just kick it up a whole nother notch. Unique talents. I knew that wanted to come out for you. It showed itself, and then I was like, nah, I'm going to keep shuffling. Once again, manifestation. Once again, success. I feel like the angels are wanting to hug you. And they may be right now. If you're feeling some tingles, if you're feeling some sensations in your body, those are your angels right now. You are a gift to the world. I'm going to say it again. You are a gift to the world. You are enough. And you can manifest abundance. You can manifest into tangible form, things that you can hold, see, touch, smell, into your existence. So really, kind of comes with the warning of really watch your thoughts, really watch the sounds, the vibrations that you are putting out. And once again, another one. You are ending a cycle and beginning a new successful cycle very soon. And you have manifested it for yourself. So, pile 1, those have been your messages. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to leave a donation, there is a link in the description box. It is never expected, but always greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this inspires you to keep going on whatever it is that you are doing, and I hope that it fills your cup, because you are enough. We're all enough. We're perfect just as we are. And that is exactly what your spiritual team wanted you to know. So, love to you all. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose this crystal card, these will be your messages about your unique gifts and talents. Ooh, Emerald. Your card out is Emerald. The bottom it says, point your heart toward grace. I want to say that you are a very forgiving person. You are a very non-judgmental person, and you might be saying, I judge people all the time. I like to people watch and laugh at people or whatever it is, but that's still not you judging people. I feel like you don't hold things against people because you really understand and have experienced yourself, right? That we all go through things. We all do things, act out in ways when we are hurt, when we have some unresolved issues. And you really give people grace in that sense. You offer grace. You offer unconditional love, I want to say. Okay, but it says what it is. One of the 4 precious gemstones, emerald radiates with the wet, lush, verdant energy. Historically, emerald is associated with love, beauty, and sex. Didn't I just say you give unconditional love? And you are probably very beautiful, whether you feel like you are or not. You are beautiful inside and out. And people notice. And you are very sexy to people. You might even be very good in bed, is what I'm getting with this card. Yeah. Good for you. I mean, everybody wants. I wanted to say you are a very giving lover. You are a very open lover. I don't know why this card is really pulling me to the sex there. You're good. People don't forget you. Good for you, pile 2. Unique talents and unique ability, gifts and talents. I want to say you may be first off, with the looking sexy and being very beautiful, I think you might be someone that either you exercise a lot, you watch what you put into your body, you're very health conscious, or you will be going towards that direction because you are coming into these new gifts, coming into this new sense of your own beauty and sexuality and identity. First card out, Burning Bowl Ritual. This has to do with transmuting energy. You have a very good gift of taking painful situations, low vibe energies that other people project onto you, and you're really good at turning it into something new. You're really good at transmuting it into a more loving energy. Maybe you're using that energy to motivate you to exercise, eat healthy, keep your looks up. I don't know. Not everyone can do this. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you are doing a burning bowl ritual. Or maybe it's something you will begin to do. Next card out, 54. Reduces to a 9. Watch a movie. You are a chill person. You can just hang and relax. And that is something that people really like about you. They feel comfortable around you. People feel at home when they are in your energy. Next card out is chanting. You may be coming off of pile 1, but if you're not, either way, the vibrations that you put out through your voice is healing. It heals you, it heals the people around you, it heals the people who, heals the people who hear it. I want to say you speak wisdom and truth into situation scenarios where other people wouldn't. And that is very healing. to you, the people around you, and to the planet. Next card out is 32 reduces to a 5, family. You are very family oriented. You would, I wasn't going to say this, but Spirit put it in my head. You would kill for your family. You would hurt a MFer. You love hard. You are protective of your children if you have children, but you are just very protective of the people who are in your heart, who have your heart. You are loyal. You are dependable. You are a solid rock to those who are in your life. Pile 2. Bottom of the deck energy that you had is seer. See beyond the current situation. I want to say that you are very intuitive, even if you don't realize it. You have strong divination abilities and talents and gifts, even if you don't know it yet. Maybe this reading will inspire you to look into divination of some sort. It might inspire you to look into chanting and sound healing, into crystal ball work, perhaps. But it's a gift that you have and is waiting to be uncovered. Next card out says Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. You are one of the ancients, whether you realize it or not. You may have been told that you are an old soul. You may have felt as though you don't quite belong on this planet. Like you just don't see things the way that other people see them. And that's because you're one of the greats. You're one of the originals. And you also have strong intuitive abilities. Look, you have 2 cards here about the voice. Your voice carries weight, whether you realize it or not. The energies, the vibrations that you put out is healing. It's nurturing. I don't know if you're into Harry Potter at all, but when I just said it really made me, Spirit gave me the image of Harry Potter being able to talk to snakes, parcel tongue. It's like you're very enchanting. Your voice is very enchanting. It's like I'm seeing cobras. So first off, I feel like you may be going through a transformation right now. You may be needing this pick-me-up to remind you of who you are at a soul level. And I saw cobra because it's, when, I don't know what it's called, guys, but when they play the flute or whatever and it mesmerizes the cobra, right? And keeps it from attacking. That's you. That's the words that you say. That's the voice that you use. Like I said, you may be coming off of, actually no, I'm getting very strong singer vibes. You may sing. You may just sing for fun. But the energy that you put behind it, the sound waves that it gives off, it is very healing to your family, to you, to the world. You may meditate a lot, or maybe not a lot, but you may meditate. And just that alone is helping to heal the world. That's you pointing your heart towards grace. If I didn't say it, I feel like you are a very forgiving person. You can easily turn the other cheek. But at the same time, you're not going to take no BS, right? Not going to take any BS from people. Next card out is Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. You may be a lady. You're not afraid of growth. I want to say you're not afraid of change. You're not afraid of taking the things from your past and turning it into something new. Taking the painful things from your past and using that to motivate you to really love on and care for the people in your life. You're not afraid to take that negative low vibe energy from things that have happened to you and alchemize that into beautiful, fruitful abundance. Good for you, Pile 2. I love it. But this is also saying that you will soon be enjoying growth and reaping some rewards due to your unique abilities and talents. Your next card out is Perfection with the root chakra. It came out in reverse. I feel like if you haven't already started on this path, you will soon start on this path of giving yourself more grace and not expecting perfection from yourself and those around you. And that is an extraordinary gift, because most of us are so narcissistic and egotistical, right? That we can't see how we hurt ourselves and hurt the people around us. Nor do we care to change. How many people walk around saying, I am who I am. If you can't love me at my worst, then, you shouldn't love me at all. Whatever. I don't know what this phrase is. It's something like that. But that's not you. You recognize that there are things that are just not okay. That it's not okay to hold on to low vibe energies. You recognize that you can change yourself. I want to say that you are quite the chameleon, and that is a compliment. Such a compliment. First off, you're not only able to change yourself in situations to help everyone involved be more comfortable, feel more comfortable, but you can recognize the parts of yourself that are holding you back. And you can transmute them, you can alchemize them into something new, as I've been saying. And you doing that work, if you're not already doing that work, is what will bring in this growth and rewards for you. Trickery with the heart chakra. This came out in pile 1. So as I said before, you may have been coming from pile 1. But you have a way of persuasion. Wasn't I just saying with you, yes, that I was seeing the cobra? You mesmerize people with your words. You entice people with your words. That sexiness, the beauty, the love just oozes out of you. And people pick up on that. This comes with the warning to also make sure that you are using your powers and abilities and talents in healthy ways, right? not manipulating people, not tricking people into doing what it is that you want to do. But you have that ability to do it if you really wanted to. To trick people, I mean, into what you want them to do. And then the card of balance with the crown chakra. This also came out in pile 1. Due to your old soul nature, you try to create balance wherever you go. You try to leave places better than you found them, I want to say. Because deep down, I want to say that you are really someone who is in tune with the universe, and you know that for every action, there is a reaction. So you try to mitigate things before they even can become an issue. You try to bring more love and warmth into situations. Because you also know pain and grief. I want to say that you, if you're not already currently working on this, you soon will be, but creating a healthy work-life balance, a healthy balance between your family and your own alone time. This is 100% pointing your heart towards grace. This is you being able to look at things from a higher perspective and knowing that balance will always be restored within the universe. I want to say you're a really positive person. You might not even realize it right now, or you may think that you get in your head too much and are not positive enough. But you are a very positive person. I think you know that, like, what goes around comes around. What you put out is what you will receive back. And you work with the laws of the universe, even if you don't realize it. Where do I put that? Let's put it right there. Okay. Final cards out for pile 2. Unique gifts and talents for pile 2. First card out, 7 of Wands. You are, oh look, you have 2 7s here. You may be interested in looking up angel number 77 and master number 77. But this tells me is that you are a fighter. You persevere. You don't give up. You fight for the things that you believe in. You fight for yourself. You fight for the rights of people, I want to say even. You might be, now I'm blanking on what the word is, you guys. An activist of some sort. And that is also how you bring balance back to the world, how you heal the world with your voice. You may be feeling the call to be an activist of some sort, to maybe speak your truth on social media. This is validation to do that, if you have been feeling that call. Page of Cups. Once again, with the family card, I feel that you are a very loving, open person. You may wear your heart on your sleeve, so to speak. You have not, you've managed to keep your heart open, even though there may have been imbalance and trickery and people projecting their own issues onto you. I feel like there have been things in your past that really could have affected you, that really could have closed off your heart space, that really could have made you not trust people anymore. But you stayed open. And that is a beautiful gift, you guys. If you don't feel like it is, my heart just started tingling for you. If you don't feel like it is, please know that it is. Look at how many people in the world are walking around angry, right? We have mass shootings all over the place. Look at all of the sadness in the world. That's from people walking around with their hearts closed off. But you stay open. Because you're an old soul. I want to say with this fish in her cup that you surprise people. And in good ways. You are not what people expect. And you may have tendencies to worry about what people are thinking of you, how they're perceiving you. But let me tell you, you surprise them in beautiful ways. You're unforgettable. Your final card out is Page of Swords. If you have not already stepped into this energy, know that you will. You are someone, once again, with the voice. The swords are about the voice. It's about speaking truth. That's the persevering. That's fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your rights, fighting for the rights of other people. Being an activist. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going out of your way and like posting things on social media and, getting out in the world and like really trying to wake people up. But you teach it to your family, which is already a legacy in itself. You emulate it to the people around you, which is a talent in itself. It is not easy to go against the grain. It is not easy to stand up for something in the world where it seems like other people have forgotten about it or just don't seem to care. You stand up for yourself and the people around you. You speak up for yourself and the people around you. And if you don't already, it's an energy that you will soon be stepping into. Confident, loving, graceful. And I say you'll soon be stepping into it because you have two pages, and that's all about embarking on something new. Maybe you have been someone, if your heart has been closed off a bit and you don't feel like you've been this open, loving person, it's something that you will be coming into. So pile one, I hope this really just makes you feel good about yourself. And I hope that you carry this with you throughout your day. Remember this. Remember that you are so beautiful, literally inside and out. And that beauty radiates and infatuates and infects the people around you. And it brings balance to the world, brings balance to the people you love. And you doing that work will soon show you new growth within yourself and will bring in many rewards around you. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to leave a donation, there is a link in the description box. It is never expected, but always greatly appreciated. I love you all so much. I'll catch you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this crystal card, these will be your messages. I'm not even sure what this one is. Oh, smoky quartz. Okay, so just right off the bat from the title, I feel like a unique gift, talent of yours is that you are very mysterious. You draw people in with your mysterious nature. People can't quite figure you out, put their finger on it. And that will attract many opportunities and love offers your way. But let's read the card. It says, what it is, ranging from almost clear to nearly black, smoky quartz pairs the clarity-inducing vibes of clear stones with the protective, do not cross over this line vibes of black ones. So from that alone, I feel like you have a clear connection to who you know who you are. You may not be fully living that version of yourself yet, but you know who you are deep down. And you have a clear connection with the divine, with spirit. I feel that you are good at being clear with people. People know where they stand with you. You are not, you may have wishy-washy moments, right? Where things are kind of smoky and cloudy, but you take action, you make decisions, you go after what it is that you want. And you also give off this vibe. People know not to mess with you. I want to say you are a bad bitch. You could be male. You don't just have to be a female. You protect what is yours. And I want to say you also protect what is right for other people. Who needs it? Glass half empty types. Space cadets. That's not you. You may see the glass is half empty, but at the same time, you seeing the glass is half empty is not negative. That's you looking for the discrepancies to create solutions. I want to say you are a very solution-oriented person. That the things that cause you confusion, that cause you chaos in your mind, are the things that you just can't seem to figure out in the moment. Are the things that you can't seem to solve in the moment. But I want to say that you have a very clear mind when it comes to coming up with solutions. When it comes to thinking outside of the box, doing things differently than other people. When to use it, when you fall prey to emotional vampires, when you're just too spacey and can't even, when you're embarking on a spiritual journey or a journey to pick up your dry cleaning. Extra points if you're thinking, what's the difference? Arm your spiritual warrior. You are a spiritual warrior, whether or not you realize it. The things that you do, the way that you carry yourself is like a direct correlation to what the divine envisioned for you when you incarnated in this life. Yeah, you are very tapped in to the divine. You are very connected to the universe, whether or not you fully realize it, whether or not you have the right words, right, to connect it. You fight for what you believe in. You fight for the people you love. You have fought for yourself. I want to say you have a clear, you're connected to your emotions very well. You are connected to your body, and understanding what you're feeling and what it really means spiritually. You might not realize that that's what you're doing, but that is what you do. You have no problem cutting out negative energy once you finally realize, what that energy is, who it's coming from. First card out is read. I want to say that you are very good at reading people. You might love to read. You might be educated and very knowledgeable because you read a lot. But what I'm really feeling is that you can read people very well. You can read energy very well. You have good discernment. And if you don't feel like you do, then it's going to be kicking up in high gear real soon for you. You're not afraid of learning new things, coming up with new ways to do something. You maybe could be someone coming from pile 2, or you chose to watch all of the piles, perhaps. You're not afraid to take on a challenge. You're not afraid to try to make the world a better place. That could be through activist work, could be through just from learning as much as you can and trying to educate your family and the people around you. You may be someone, okay, first off, the book White Fragility just popped to mind. You maybe read that book. You may be someone who is really connected and in tune and wanting to become more aware of socioeconomic, racial discrimination issues. And you may be doing that already. If that is not you, then clearly that part was not for you. Leave it for someone else. But you may be thinking about reading that book or reading some other book like that. This is validation that you should. Next card out is 44 with sex. This another reminder from pile 2, but you don't have to be from pile 2. You're good at sex. You are very healthy within your sexuality, your sensuality. And if you don't feel like you are, once again, it's going to be amped up soon. People don't forget you. You have a way of exciting people. You may be someone who is very erotic. You may just also be very beautiful and make people think of sex when they see you. I want to say you are very connected to your sacral chakra. You are very you radiate sensuality is what just came to my mind. Whether or not you're meaning to. But that is a gift in itself, right? That sensuality, that confidence, it excites people. Like it draws people into you. Maybe that also has to do with that mysteriousness about you. Maybe you are a bit androgynous. Or maybe it's that people, I hate to say this, maybe it's that when people look at you, they can't tell if you are a dominant or a submissive, if you are a top or a bottom. And they like that about you. You make people wonder. You make people question themselves and their own sexuality, their own sensuality. Okay, guys, I don't know. I have to say it because Spirit just brought it to me. This card, right, with the brown. You may be someone who has some melanin to them, right? And that melanin and your sensuality and beauty, I feel like it makes other people uncomfortable. And if you are hearing this, know that that is a superpower. That is a gift from the divine. You make people question themselves. You make people question their beliefs because they see you and it's like, I hate to say it. Okay, you know, first off, if you are a black girl, many of us have heard from white men or just, you know, men who are not black, that you don't look like most black women. And first off, that is a microaggression, but at the same time, it's your superpower because you put them into this place of having to question themselves, having to question their beliefs. And you might not necessarily be a brown person, black person, but the way that you look, the way that you carry yourself, it makes people question themselves. It makes them really have to reevaluate themselves and their beliefs and how they carry themselves in the world. And that creates balance within the universe. And that is why you are here. If you ever question why you are the color that you are, why your hair is the way that it is, why your nose and lips, whatever, it's because you're meant to be here. You're meant to shift the perspective, the perception of people on this planet. And it may not seem like a superpower, but it is. You're doing God's work. 51 is your next card. Reduces to a 6. You have 2 6s on the board. Sync with the moon. First off, you may be, I don't know if I said, but you might want to look up angel number 44 and master number 44. And then you might also want to look up angel number 66 and master number 66. But even if you don't know it, you are very in tune with the universe. You're very in tune with Mother Gaia, with the phases of the moon, with you're really connected to the collective, I feel. You may be someone who is very spiritual. You might have some sort of healing career. You're very in tune to the universe, to the collective, to the divine. And you're in tune maybe because you take the time to read, you take the time to research, to gain wisdom and knowledge. But also it's a God-given gift because you are a spiritual warrior. You were planted on this earth at this time to help inspire the nation. Whether that is starting with your own family, social media following, being, more in the spotlight, whatever it is, your presence here, your energy here helps to inspire. It helps to create change. Next card out is Sweet Treat. You may be good at baking. You may just be a very sweet person to the people around you. You offer comfort to people around you. It's a very cute card. Let's see, next card's out. Sweet treat. You may have a unique talent when it comes to baking. When it comes to, and it doesn't mean that you have to be able to know how to make everything, right? But maybe there's one thing in particular, like cupcakes, that people really love of yours that you make. You may be someone who really goes out of their way to, you might be someone who drops off treats, to your dentist's office or doctor's office or your kid's school. You're a very sweet person. Bottom of the deck energy that you had, I have to show you because it says medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. That is who you are at your soul level. That is who you are. You are in tune with the universe and you offer that healing to the world, whether you realize it or not. That's your gift. You are a medicine mother. Your next card out is Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. You are a very loving person, very open person, giving person with your love. You're not stingy in sex or platonic love. Sun, enjoy success and happiness. You are meant, first off, to enjoy success and happiness within this life. If it has not come to you yet, it is soon on its way. But you bring happiness into people's lives. I want to, Midas touch is what Spirit just gave me, and my heart just really lit up for you. You have the Midas touch, whether or not you realize it. And if you haven't, you will soon begin to see that. Next card out is Star Ancestors. This came out in pile 2. Follow the voice of your soul. You are one of the ancients. You are one of the greats. You are one of the originals. You are an old soul. That's why you are a spiritual warrior and a medicine mother, all wrapped up into one. Maybe this reading and knowledge and things, maybe that is you following the voice of your soul, because deep down, I feel like you realize things are out of balance and you want to understand how to bring them back into balance. You want to come up with solutions and figure out how you can help bring in more of that sunshine and happiness to the world. Whether it's just your immediate family world or on a larger scale. Next card out is Traveler. Move in a new direction. Didn't I say you're not afraid to try new things, learn new things? That's you. You are a world traveler. Your soul has been to many places. You have gained lots of knowledge along the way. You have no problem seeking out knowledge and changing your views, your opinions. I want to say you strive to be your best. You strive for healing and love, whether you realize that the actions that you are taking are doing that or not. And that is such a beautiful talent, because so many of us get stuck. So many of us can't realize or can't see past our own selves to know that if we are not a part of the solution, then we are a part of the problem. That might be something you tell yourself, that if you are not a part of the solution, then you are a part of the problem. Unique gifts and talents. Balance came out again. I think it came out in all of the piles, and I was just saying you bring balance to the universe by being you. So I'm not even going to keep talking on that. And this is also the crown chakra. And as I was saying, you're very in tune. Next card out is Destiny. Ooh. Look, we have the black and white, right? Like with the smoky quartz. First off, you have a big destiny if you don't yet realize it, but I think you may realize it on some level. You have a big destiny to help heal the world, being the spiritual warrior, being this medicine mother. I'm going to just put this up there for you because I feel it is important. I want to say that you help change people's destiny. You restore balance and you help change destinies. Wow. Wow. That's intense, you guys. That is real intense. That is a major gift. And you have Star Ancestor Traveler and Medicine Mother and Heart Guardian. You are a powerful, powerful being. And if you don't quite realize it, you will soon see. I want to say that you may even astral travel. If you're not aware of what that is, you may be interested in looking it up. You might be interested in reading about it. Unique gifts and talents. Pile 3. What am I missing, Spirit? There's something you want me to say, isn't there? You are the creator of your own destiny. And as I say that, the cards finally come out. That's how powerful you are. What you focus on, you create. What you call in comes into you, whether you realize it or not. So with that, it also comes with the warning to really guard your thoughts, really be aware of the people you let around you, the words you speak to yourself. I want to say you are the controller of destinies. You Queen, you are karma incarnate. My chakra systems are lighting up for you as I said that. You are karma incarnate. You bring the karma with you. You change the karma. I'm getting a vision of Beauty and the Beast, the live version, right? The real people version. Well, it doesn't matter. The witch who, the enchantress. You are the enchantress. That is some power. It is strong. If there have been people who have done you wrong in your life, you may have seen karma come back around and give them exactly what they sowed. Because that's you. There will always be balance around you. You are pure love incarnate. You are that unconditional love that Creator bestows upon all of us. But you are the walking embodiment of that. And because of that, you control people's fate. You control people's destiny. People who meet you will never be the same after meeting you. And how they treated you is basically what they will get in the rest of their life to come, until they really forgive themselves and change their ways. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, first card out. Trust 21. Scorpio energy. It's about death and rebirth. Reduces to a 3. Once again, we have an eye here with intuition, the crown chakra with the balance. People can trust you, first off. They feel comfortable being able to talk to you and open up to you. They feel as though you see them, because you do. Next card out is healing. 37 reduces to a 10. That's that Scorpio energy again. Endings and beginnings. Ooh, yes, that is you. You bring in endings and beginnings to everyone that you meet. That's why they are never the same again after meeting you. And you might feel like that is a curse at times. But it is a rare gift. It is a God-given gift. You bring in healing to all those you meet. This is the card of Aries, by the way. You bring in healing into all situations. You bring in healing to yourself and to the people around you. You are like a mirror. Yeah, that's what this destiny is. So I kept feeling karma. You are a mirror to people. So I'm sorry if there have been people around you who have not treated you the best. That was their own projections. They were seeing themselves in you. And although you took the shrapnel, you took the shards, right? It's still first off, it gives you the opportunity to heal and to transmute that energy into something new. But you bring healing to the people around you because you are a mirror. Because when they see you, when they are around you, they cannot help but see themselves, all of themselves, for better or for worse. Next card out is gratitude. 36 reduces to a 9. You have like all the cards on the table, all the numbers on the table, it seems like. And this reading is going way longer than I meant to because you're getting so many cards. You must really need to hear this. I want to say that you are a very grateful person. You have really good manners. You say please and thank yous, and you show your gratitude to the people around you. This is Gemini energy, by the way. You could be any of these zodiac signs or be dealing with people of those zodiac signs. But it really doesn't matter either way. People feel grateful to know you, to have known you. Even the ones, right, where maybe it didn't end so well. Maybe the relationship or friendship, workship didn't end well. They are still grateful because you brought in healing to them, whether or not they realize it consciously or not. Their soul realizes it. You make other people feel grateful to be alive, grateful to be in your energy, grateful to get to know you. You bring gratitude in when there is nothing but pain and hurt and chaos around you. That's the balance. Next card out is communication 2. can't remember what this card is. Well, I can't remember the zodiac sign for this one. But you are a good communicator. You, wow, all the piles came up with voice today. Your voice carries weight. You communicate well and are open to communicating with the people around you. You communicate with the divine, with your angels, your guides. If you don't know it yet, you will soon see how you have the gifts of clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentient. Have you ever just known things without knowing how you knew them, like random trivia facts or, things like that? If you have, this is a sign, this is a validation to you, this is confirmation to you that you are very, very talented and gifted spiritually, psychically. And you will soon be coming, those gifts, all of them, will soon be heightening. You will soon begin to recognize them if you don't already. Why am I shuffling this? That's not what I want. And, wow. Pile 3, you are a phenomenal woman, I want to say. You don't have to be a woman, but the feminine energy here is, you're the empress. You are the high priestess. You are the queen. If you don't feel like it, you soon will. Maybe you need to do some healing in order for you to fully start to step into that power. But you have amazing power. And look, that's you stepping into it right there. That's you claiming it for yourself. You make things happen. Pile 3. You set your sights on something, you stay focused, and you go after it. You turn creative ideas, or you just turn ideas into tangible proof. Huh. Look. The star card wanted to fall out. You are the star, whether or not you realize it. You're the full package. You're able to alchemize. You're able to connect to the divine. You're able to, I'm surprised divination did not come out for you. You are able to divinate, whether or not you realize it. You're able to manifest. You're going to have a wish come true soon, by the way. Wow, pile 3. That's freaking cool. Good for you. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to leave a donation, there is a link in the description box. It's never expected, but always greatly appreciated. I love you so much. Please know that if you are not feeling like you have these gifts and talents and abilities, or like you are this powerful being that you are, you will soon see it. Bottom of the deck energy that you had is the Ace of Cups. That's your cup, your confidence filling. That's you becoming so aware and sure of yourself that it just flows out into all of everything around you. That's your heart space flowing out and healing all of those around you. That's you bringing in balance. That's you sharing that love that you feel from the universe and bestowing it upon the people around you, on this planet, even. So amazing, Pile 3. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here, and I will catch you next time. Bye.